This is my first time in Chicago, and here's what I did on day one. As a New Yorker, I'm actually much more comfortable exploring a city on foot than in a car, so my friends took me on a walking tour of the city. We passed by a lot of neighborhoods that for the life of me, I cannot remember, and they told me a lot about the history, which again, for the life of me, I cannot remember. Clearly my memory is trash, but that's really just a personal problem, to be honest. We then stopped by the Lincoln Park Zoo, and y'all, I cannot believe this was just completely free to enter. Like, New York's worst zoo still requires you to pay for a ticket, so I was very confused when we were able to just walk in and see the lions. Like, what? We then continued walking by the water, and look how happy I am. I've really deprived myself of nature living in New York, but that's exactly why we travel, right? Also, small tangent, but I really appreciate that all of Chicago's tunnels are painted. Like, it just feels less creepy that way. I also very quickly learned why Chicago is known as a windy city, but the view of the city along this pathway was just really incredible. Like, I imagine summers must be so nice here. I'm also completely floored by the architecture in Chicago too. Like, all the buildings are just so thoughtfully designed. It's so much more aesthetic than I was expecting. We then hit up this dairy barn, which again was completely free. Like, how is that even possible? The math just isn't mathing in my head, but that was never my strongest subject, so I'm just gonna stop questioning it. I feel like Chicago definitely invests a lot more in their outdoor spaces, which I really appreciate, but at this point we had been walking for several hours, so we took the 606 back to my friend's place and had a pretty chill rest of the night. That's it. Bye.